Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
A quiet 24 hours is ahead of us. Good Thursday morning, West Michigan. We're going to start off with this forecast with a nice shot of the full moon. Look at this shot here. This is actually the super moon, and we call this the super buck moon. It's in full display right now. Look at the southwest half of your sky. Got about another 30 minutes or so before this super full moon drops below the horizon. What a nice shot to kick off this Thursday morning. This moon sets at 6:52 this morning. Sunrise just about right now as well. 6:16 in the morning before sunset is at 9:20 in the evening. Yes, we are losing daylight at about a minute and a half, but we are still over 15 hours of daylight. 13 weather ball is solid green. We have no change we're seeing over the next 24 hours. 13 weather ball brought to you by Tullymore Golf Resort. We're right near 60 degrees. Some of us in the 50s early on this morning, but we make that nice climb near the 80-degree mark. I think our warmest spots will be in the lower 80s, our coolest spots in the upper 70s, so pretty close to normal for mid-July standards, and then we fall back right back into the upper 50s to lower 60s as we head into tonight. There's just not much to talk about on this Thursday as high pressure fully controls our weather. This will not allow for much of a prevailing wind today, meaning that we will deal with the lake breeze this afternoon. So if you're inland, the wind not an issue, but along the lakeshore today, especially if you're knowing any beachgoers today, tell them to keep in mind maybe some changing beach conditions today, especially this afternoon as those winds move on shore with the lake breeze setting up this afternoon. Not much else to talk about. A mostly sunny sky expected today. A few clouds here and there per se, but we have a quiet day ahead of us, and that continues even into tonight. Now Friday, a little bit of a change in the forecast. We have the system dropping to our south and west. Much of the rain associated with this system will remain to our south and west. But over the last 24 hours, models are sneaking a little bit of rain, mainly south and west of Grand Rapids, roughly late afternoon into the early evening. So 4 or 5 o'clock onward into the evening. If you're south and west of Grand Rapids, a few showers are possible before we dry out overnight into Saturday morning. We're not expecting a lot of rain, but just a few showers to maybe disrupt some outdoor plans you may have. Kind of the same way for the weekend. Saturday, mostly on the dry side, temperatures warm in the 80s. Sunday, however, we have another system nearby, and that will give us another chance of a few hit or miss showers to wrap up the weekend. So nothing that screams a washout per se over the course of the weekend, just something that we need to keep an eye on if you do have those outdoor plans. Near 80 degrees along the lakeshore, lower 80s in our northern communities, a fair amount of sunshine for the most part, and lower 80s, same thing goes south of I-96. For the most part, a very nice day ahead of us. 13 on your side, 10-day outlook. We'll keep a close eye on that rain chance tomorrow. Again, mainly south and west of Grand Rapids later in the day. Saturday, for the most part on the dry side, a few showers here and there on Sunday, and then we warm up near 90 as we head towards the early parts of next week.